Well, there's no question that I'm a strong believer in the concept that it is our obligation to use our platform to help others. I mean, that's without a doubt, in my mind. And that basically stems from the way I've come up. And that's always have been the way that I have always ran the things that I have always done when I've created platforms. I remember a time when when I was about to start playing with a band called Proper Utensils, and we were merging from a band called Lil Benny and the Masters, and actually it was a few of us merging from Benny and the Masters and a few guys merged from Hot Cold Sweat and a few guys, and a couple of guys from Essence, and it kind of merged into a big thing. And I didn't start out of myself getting ready to be a band member. It was just starting out that I was a guy in the studio that was running the sound for him. But because I was stepping from that Lil Benny and the Masters platform, the experience that Funk had already known about. He basically used that platform, giving me an opportunity to continue my growth in the things that I love to do. I think of another time, during the time back in 95, when I was working with NAA, and they had a program at this company where if you couldn't afford a computer, they set up a process where they would buy you the computer and they could slowly just take the cost out of your pay each pay period, you know what I'm saying? And that was kind of a big thing for me at the time, being as young as I was. And at the time, the only way I was going to be able to get a computer. So that was a particular platform, and they used their platform to allow me to get in a position to be able to get a computer. And next thing you know, I'm learning new things like Windows 95 and all that kind of stuff. And from there, I was able to build to what I've been building for the past 20 years. But it was basically because of that platform that NAA provided for me to allow me to function and build what I've been building. And with what I build and the platform I build, I've always run it in the concept of that same thought. The whole thing of being obligated to use that platform I build to help others out. And that's the way T-My-Go-Go has been running. There are many people who have been able to use T-My-Go-Go as a stepping stone to build on their platforms individually. And in all honesty, that's how I really believe in the strength of community growth. We use what we got to help each other get what they can possibly get. I've been surrounded by great people and have dealt with great people over the years who shared that concept. People like James Funk and people like Little Benny and people like Ronald Moulton and people like Preston Blue. And on and on and on and on. The concept continues to grow. And with that thing that we have and that we didn't build upon, it is our obligation to use it as a stepping stone for others to build theirs. That's what you call community network and community building. So I'm a strong believer in that. That's the way I've always operated, and that's the way I've always been able to grow and function. And that's the way I will continue to grow and function. It's a big thing. It is our obligation to use our platform to help others grow. Peace and love.